Sports nutritionist Dr. Mayor Ranchortis said after the fight that Ruiz's additional mass was actually working to his advantage. And that's simple physics. Since force is mass times acceleration, more mass behind the punch means a stronger punch. Ruiz is also not the only elite fighter with this sort of body type. This is Daniel Cormier, one of only a handful of mixed martial artists ever to hold the championship in multiple different weight classes. Serena Williams has faced all sorts of criticisms about her body, mainly that she's too muscular to play tennis, which, let's be real, you're too muscular to be an athlete is probably one of the dumbest of dumb takes, but go figure, she's almost undoubtedly the greatest women's tennis player in history. We could do this all day. The point is that looking at someone's body shape tells you nothing about their physical skill, their flexibility, strength, speed, balance, or any other attribute that actually matters in athletic performance. Can Poe be the Dragon Warrior despite not having washboard abs and giant biceps? Of course he can. And in terms of how much strength he can put behind his strikes, his weight may actually be acting as an advantage. There's also an argument to be made that Poe's body type makes him a better warrior not just because he can inflict more damage, but also because he can absorb more damage. Apparently pandas fall out of trees all the time, and according to zookeepers, don't usually get injured as much as they get embarrassed. Just when I thought pandas couldn't get any more relatable. Anyway, science suggests that their added body fat might be helping them avoid injury when this happens. A 2003 study found that higher levels of subcutaneous fat, quote, was associated with significantly decreased injury for people in car accidents. A study from Leeds Beckett University also demonstrated that overweight individuals had a higher pressure pain tolerance than those whose body mass indexes were in the normal range. And this isn't just me randomly applying real-world science to a fictional movie. We see it actively play out in the films. In Kung Fu Panda 2, Ho takes a blast from Lord Shen's cannon at nearly point-blank range, and he manages to survive it because it hits him in his more cushioned midsection. And in the original Kung Fu Panda, the Snow Leopard Tai Lung's special attack looks like it affects his opponent's nerves as he uses it to paralyze the Furious Five. But Po is immune to that attack in his final battle, and instead of being paralyzed by it, he just gets tickled. Given Mance's difficulty finding Poe's pressure points earlier in the movie due to his rotund physique, it appears that carrying a few more LBSs is Poe's secret offensive and defensive weapon. But Pat, aren't pandas super low energy and lazy? Wouldn't that make Poe a terrible fighter? Oh yes, the letter to the editor that we seem to get every episode. It's true that normal pandas have low metabolic rates and are seen as relatively slow-moving and lazy, but Poe isn't a normal panda. See, the main reason that pandas have such slow metabolisms is that their diets are horribly inefficient. Pandas have short digestive tracts, which is perfect for eating meat. But instead, they spend 10 plus hours per day eating bamboo to get their nutritional needs. And then, because they can't digest it all that well, they have to poop about 40 times a day. You heard that right, 40 batches of panda pellets per day. Charmin really should have been using pandas on all those ad campaigns. But on a more chemical level, it means that pandas have extremely low levels of the hormone tyrosine, which regulates thyroid function and things like energy usage. But you'll notice that Poe's diet isn't bamboo. It's, well, everything.